dear friends. Students, today our new topic is letter writing. So let us see the types of letter, why we have to write letter. So the purpose of letter, everything that we are going to see today in this lecture. So all of us, we need to write certain letters to particular persons. So in our lifetime, we wrote so many letters, just as application, complaint, letter to editor, letter to principal. So many times there is requirement that you should learn letter writing. So today in our discussion, let us learn letter writing. Letters are of two types: formal letters, informal letters. Formal letters consist of letter to officers, editor, principals. It means the person is on particular post to whom you are writing this letter. So that person is holding certain post, just like principal, just like engineer, just like collector, just like editor of newspaper. So the relationship with such a people is formal one. So we have to write the letter in formal manner. So such letters are known as formal letter. On the other side, there are informal letters. Informal letters are basically written to friends and family members. So, our friends and family members to whom we are writing, our relationship is such that we can ask to them about their health, about environment, climate, then rainfall, any other aspect we can discuss, and so that such letters are known as informal letters. So see, dear students, in our today's discussion we are going to see details about formal letter.
One go.
See, dear students, so today I told you previously that in our this topic, this period, this lecture, we are going to learn formal letter, and in which our today's topic is letter to editor. Okay, so what we have to learn today, that is letter to editor. See, in our 9th standard exam and 10th standard exam of CBSE board, this letter to editor is compulsorily asked. So let us learn letter to editor. Dear student, this is formal letter. So let us see the format. So on your left hand side, first you have to write self address. That is address of you. Then after that, date. You have to write date. Then address of recipient. To whom you are writing letter, that address should be written after date. Then there is subject. So which subject you are taking into consideration while writing letter? किस subject को लेकर आप letter लिख रहे हो? That subject you have to write. Then there is salutation. Salutation, it means dear sir, dear madam, respected sir, respected madam, whatever it may be. Then there consists of body of the letter. Body of the letter consists of 2 or 3 paragraphs, in which first paragraph is introduction for what you are writing the letter. Then what measures should be taken to stop the particular thing, and then concluding lines. That is body of the letter. And then at last, signature. Keep in mind one thing, that whenever we are writing letter, so everything should be to your left hand side. Nothing is written on right hand side. So every detail you have to write in left hand side, and this is what the format of letter to editor. Now, why do we write letter to editor? So there may be complaint regarding certain things. That editor should take that complaint into his consideration, and then he should publish an article of awareness regarding that. Sometimes you want to create social awareness regarding any pandemic, any disease, just like COVID-19 virus. So suppose you want that, the editor of Times of India should write something, some awareness article regarding what precautions public should take while going outside the houses. So that is also letter to editor, but it is awareness letter, social awareness letter. So regarding that, you have to use that type of language. So here, letter to editor, that may be complaint regarding something, social awareness, social issues highlighted, certain problems that are going on in society and you have proper solutions for that. So in that case, letter to editor is written. So let us take example of letter to editor.
Start.
Dear students, see, write a letter to the editor of Times of India for publishing an article on social distancing and public awareness. See, this is the subject of your letter. Okay, means this topic is given and related to this topic you have to write a letter. See, to whom you have to write? To the editor of Times of India. What is the subject? That an article on social distancing and public awareness. Okay, so see, Indian public is not aware of this serious pandemic COVID-19, and so that social distancing norms, they are not followed to anywhere. Means people, they are ignoring these norms, people, they are not paying attention, and so that an eye-opening article that should be written. So that's why you are requesting the editor of Times of India. So like that only, here self-address, then date, then recipient's address. Here what you have to write? To the editor, Times of India, Mumbai. Respected sir or dear sir. See, what should be your first line? Through the esteemed columns of your reputed newspaper, I wish you to publish an article on social distancing and public awareness. See, why this first line is very powerful? See, because your first line, your beginning of the letter shows impression of your letter. And so that you have to write through the esteemed columns of your reputed newspaper. So, I wish or we wish to publish an article on social distancing and public awareness. So after writing subject and respected sir, that is salutation, you should start with this, and then even you can suggest certain measures that what should be done in order to create public awareness, social awareness. So drama should be, that drama should be incorporated. Sometimes any skit that is planned, street shows that are planned. So any such a type of suggestions you can give in the second paragraph, and third paragraph, that is concluding line, that you are waiting in anticipation that the seriousness of the problem will be understood by all Indians by reading your eye-opening article. So in that way you should conclude the letter and then thanking you and then signature. So in that way this formal letter should be written. Thank you dear friends.